Once upon a time, 14th Street, it was full of drug activity. You could hear gunshots.
Unemployment and poverty.
A lot of drugs is in our area.
There's been a couple of shootouts that I've seen.
Through my work with Safe and Sound, I have been able to go into communities and weave what I call a community quilt. I may meet one person that's doing this and say he needs some help. I'll go over here and get another person. Then there's an agency, so I kind of weave all these pieces together.
She's been a part of sharing volumes of community resources with people in our neighborhood and with us.
So many are telling us we can't. That's been tried, you know, but Safe and Sound never has said that. They have always told us you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
You have Safe and Sound, you have law enforcement, you have safe places, you have city officials. We all join together, and as I go through the community, I introduce other people to this quilt. And eventually you have this beautiful quilt of things that make the community better and creates a better quality of life for residents.
Safe and Sound is bringing new life back into the community that once didn't have life in it.
We're building a better community one block at a time through Safe and Sound.
Safe and Sound is based on a strategy that incorporates three pieces in it. The idea is that when you bring the three elements together, you have a synergistic effect that none would have by themselves. The first is the community partner organizers who walk door to door and build the cohesiveness between and among residents, young people, and businesses, churches, and others in a neighborhood.
Safe and Sound is an incredible asset to Milwaukee, and in many, many different neighborhoods in the city, it is actively working with the residents to not only create hope, but also to keep crime away.
The second piece are after-school programs called Safe Places. They work with youth ages 10 to 19 to engage them in drug and alcohol and gang affiliation prevention programs to make sure that they become neither the perpetrators nor the victims of crime in our neighborhoods.
Violence, drugs, gangs, you can name it. I had gotten in a conflict with a gang member. He had pointed a gun in my head, felt really bad. I just felt like quitting.
The All Stars program is a character building program that really addresses behavior, addresses attitude about yourself. It helps you think about your future.
He brought Safe and Sound All Stars, and we started being part of that. He brought in many people that had made big changes in their lives, ex-gang members that made a big 360 on their lifestyle and changed everything around. It would motivate me more than anything.
It would have been easy for people to have given up on him, and I imagine that some people did. But if they saw him today, they saw the young man that he's grown into, I think we would all be astounded at what he's been able to accomplish and how he's been able to change his life.
I think many kids need the help. Many. They don't see the way out. And I think with the help of Safe and Sound, CSI, All Stars, and once they see that help, they're gonna try to set an example. Why? Because they don't want to fail them. They want to keep working hard.
The third part of the strategy is law enforcement. We partner very closely with the Milwaukee Police Department, the District Attorney's Office, and we have community prosecution coordinators on our staff who work with the police and the DA's office to connect them with residents and change the kind of criminal activities that are happening in neighborhoods.
I'm proud to be the chairman of Safe and Sound, and I find that its organizational philosophy perfectly dovetails with the philosophy and mission of the Milwaukee Police Department. It's just been a great opportunity for us to engage in positive activities that go to the heart of community building and are less enforcement oriented.
The collaborative approach that Safe and Sound uses is incredibly effective because what it does is it recognizes that the challenges that neighborhoods face can't be solved by one agency alone. So by bringing together the police department, not-for-profit agencies, other departments of city government and other agencies, but most importantly, the neighbors themselves, it really weaves together a stronger fabric within those neighborhoods.
Everyone in Milwaukee, no matter who they are, wants a safe and vibrant community. We want a Milwaukee that is healthy and safe for everyone to live in. Safe and Sound is a key and critical element to that strategy, to making that change, to making Milwaukee the safe place where everyone can live, work, and raise a family.